Hey guys, welcome back to the Brentford save. We are one episode away from the January transfer window and we're still hoping to bring in a couple of new players. We're obviously mainly looking to bring in Tsimikas at left back. That's the first main aim. Once we've gotten that transfer done, we'll have to wait and see how much money we've got left with regards to what other players we might actually turn our attentions to. We should have some money. It's not going to be a massive amount, but we should have some money. And I'm potentially looking to sell on a couple of others, mainly Johan Wissa, who we brought in because he was a real-life signing from Brentford, but we just haven't really clicked with him. So I'd potentially be open to selling him. Obviously, Sergio Canos is already leaving us. We've got a handful of other players already leaving us as well. Some players are running out of contracts, like Jan Burek, but other players that were running out of contracts, like Matthias Jensen, I have extended their deals and they will remain at the club. David Raya was also running out of time on his contract, but he's been extended too. So today, we start in third, which is remarkable, having a great season. And we actually have a game in hand on Manchester City, who are second. So if we can get really good results today, we can find ourselves in a remarkably strong position for the month of January, where we're going to have some tough games. But for the remainder of the season, we could be pushing second place by the turn of the year. You can see the games that we've got today. We'll play West Ham, Burnley and Everton, and then we'll sim Villa and Swansea, and hope that we can get the results that we need to see us at least stay where we are. You can see how tight it is with Spurs and Everton behind us and Liverpool just behind them as well. So we're going to have to fight. We have to fight to get to this position. We're going to have to fight to keep this position as well. We have to make a couple of changes just for stamina, just to ensure that we're not going to get undone by some tired legs in key areas. But other than that, we are fit, ready and raring to go. West Ham have new signing Wilfred Ndidi in their starting lineup, I saw there. So we'll wait a moment and we'll go and see who else is in that starting 11. Drop the video a like if you've enjoyed. Enjoying. You've only watched about a minute. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. There is some videos coming over the weekend that you will not want to miss. Eyes emoji. Right, let's see what West Ham have got for us. Areola is in goal for West Ham. Masuaku at right back, intriguingly, with Ben Johnson at left back. Thomas Soucek and Wilfred Ndidi, new signing in there at CDM. Manu Chigueros alongside Lanzini and Pablo Fornals, with Berisha up top. Kolo Muani still on the bench, only for them. Declan Rice there too, as well as Kufal and Inigo Martinez as defensive options. West Ham there or thereabouts, I think, with regards to the top half of the table this season. But we are there or thereabouts with regards to the Champions League spots this season. And we want to stay there. Thank you very much. Here's Ben Johnson down the line to Pablo Fornals. They're talking about Manchester United, who are very much underperforming this season. Locked on points with our opponents today, West Ham on 26 and Arsenal as well. Some big sides in this save, having some difficult times right now. Certainly wouldn't expect Manchester United to be where they are. Perhaps you would expect Arsenal at this moment in time to be where they are. They've had two lowly finishes in a row in the Premier League recently. And obviously not having the best of starts to the season. This year, IRL either. Here's Mikkel Damsgaard. Going to drive in towards the box. Get away from his defender. Look to bend it. That hit Issa Diop's arm, of which I am certain. And we will have a penalty. Ivan Toney is the league's top goal scorer again so far this season. And with the form he's been in, he's top goal scorer by a little margin as well. And he's going to get the opportunity here as Diop throws that left arm up. He's going to get the opportunity to extend that lead at the top of the goal scoring charts and give us the lead here away from home at the London Stadium. If I can just find that bottom corner, which we can't. Alphonse Areola with a very good save. Matthias Jensen with the delivery. Maybe we could do it with his head instead. No, that's going to be punched clear. Lanzini gets in the way of that, but that hit an arm as well. Now we have the opportunity from a free kick. Now, who's my best free kick taker at the moment? Well, it'd probably be Damsgaard that we give it to. Come on, Mikkel. What have you got in the locker, my friend? Let's get it up, over the wall, and down again. And it is down again! Oh, but Alphonse Areola gets across to it and claims well. Good couple of minutes for the goalkeeper. Not the best couple of minutes for my forward players. Jensen and Mbermo. Ivan Toney. Back to Matthias Jensen again. And Benrahma. Justice Silva trying to find a way through. showing some strength up against Masuaku, but strength wasn't enough on that occasion, and that's a foul on Lanzini, but Souček will pick up the loose ball, and they'll come forward here, the Hammers. Masuaku to Lanzini, Souček again, option through the middle for Berisha, but they've not used it yet. Lanzini out wide here to Masuaku, play more like a right winger than a right back, from the left back, but we've dealt with it defensively, and now we'll try and break ourselves. Josh De Silva is here. I see Mbermo free on the far side, but there's plenty of room here for Mikkel Damsgaard at the moment. And Ivan Toney's going to be drifting in at the back post. And if I can find him through the air, we could have ourselves an opening goal. But no, half an hour played, still 0-0. Chances at both ends. The ball flying around from one end of the pitch to the other at the moment. But nobody's actually managed to get it to cross the line yet. Even ourselves from the penalty spot. And Ndidi into Souček. Back to Wilfred Ndidi quickly out wide to Ben Johnson and Pablo Fornells. Decent delivery. Won well by Lanzini. And how is that for a save from David Raya? Fingertip stuff from the Spaniard to get that around the post. Really good header by Manuel Lanzini. Jumping against someone that's much bigger than him. But top stop. Manu Trigueros will deliver into the middle. And we should hopefully deal with this. Boris has chested it away. Ivan Toney heads it only behind for another corner. And still the West Ham pressure continues. Competitive game, this one. Manu Trigueros with a much deeper delivery this time. Bailly underneath it, and hopefully that's that dealt with, he says, as Lanzini now gets into the box. That's that dealt with. Jensen out to Mbermo. A quick 1-2, I think. Ivan Toney. Here's the run. Benrahma against his former team. No, off the inside of the post. Oh, I had my fingers ready to do the apology celebration, or like the no celebration because he's playing against his former team, but he's not scored. Wow. Even though we've had a penalty, you'd say that's probably the closest we've come to a goal. Hariola's having a good game, and even when he has been beaten, the woodwork saved him. Can we please take the lead before half-time? He doesn't want to concede, does he? Oh, and Fornells doesn't even have the chance to get it under control. 0-0 at the break. Good game, this one. To Silva. Inside. Benrahma. Ivan Toney's got some work to do still. And he's not really done it that well. Not on his game at the moment, Ivan Toney. So we see a goal line decision system replay of Benrahma's effort that hit the post in the first half. We've been the more likely to score a goal in this game. We can't get it to cross the line. I can't get it to actually go in the back of the net. Out to Mbermo. Ivan Toney again. Come on, I want more than a 0-0 draw here. I want the victory. Damsgaard played in. Benrahma's at the back post. Let's see, the ball is aimed towards it. It'll fall for Toney, and he's missed it. And Wilfred Ndidi will get rid of it. Ivan, you've been so good in the air. How have you not been able to get on the end of that? Souček. Manu Trigueros blocked, and Josh De Silva fighting hard to try and win it back, but still West Ham come forward. That's a nice ball into Masuaku. Forward again, away by Solet. Kept in by Masuaku, just waiting for that. Oh, he didn't go back onto his left, and David Raya left me a little bit worried there. Manuel Lanzini twisting and turning away. Could go for the shot. I think that was actually blocked by his teammate in the end. Whipped away, flicked that on. Ah, he has done well, but if anything, too well and too far away from Benrahma. With Burnley on the horizon, that's surely a game we can get a victory in. I may even sim Burnley and play the FA Cup game against Swansea just to ensure we go through in that competition. Haven't yet decided. Declan Rice coming on now as they make a change in their midfield, presumably for Ndidi. No Souček off in his place, so they've kept new signing Ndidi on the field of play. That's the only change that they've made. I've not made any yet. But I'm starting to feel like I might have to try and force the issue here against West Ham. Jensen's done well. Quickly down the line to Mbermo. And now there's space to get into, and this could be the chance. This could be the chance to take the lead here. Inside nicely by Mbermo. Benrahma's made a run. His first touch is excellent. I'll look for Mbermo again, and I can't get it to him. 15 minutes to go. For all of the chances we've had, West Ham have still defended well. Back to Issa Diop. A minute, count himself lucky that the penalty giveaway hasn't cost West Ham the game so far. Or stolen away from Wilfred Ndidi. And could their new boy have sealed their fate here? We've got the opportunity to counter, but not much space. Jensen, I need Mbermo on the far side, really. Oh, it's going to be Ivan Toney that's played in behind here, and I need support. And here is Mbermo! No! The woodwork again! What have I got to do to score against West Ham? Deary me. I can't score in this game. Beating the keeper on occasion. And the Woodworks come to their rescue twice. And then whenever we have had another decent effort on target, bloody goalkeeper saved it. Johan Wissot on the field of play now, who made some changes late on to try and force the ball across the line. Jensen, I didn't feel confident enough to shoot there. Johan Wissot would duck back on his right foot. Drill it across the box looking for Ivan Toney. In there, out your feet, Matthias. Still get there. Come on, come on, come on. I don't know where to go. Please. Benrahma. No, it's going to be a 0-0 draw. Oh, I can't believe it. Oh, I can't believe it. West Ham have absolutely stolen a point off us there. Oh, we haven't won that game. I've absolutely no idea. To be fair, it wasn't the best of penalties from Toney. I tried to get it right in the corner and it just didn't go there. It was too central and it was a good save by the keeps. You can see it was the saves by the goalkeepers that made the difference. Woodwork hit twice, 9 shots, but no goals. And that's the difference. You can't get the ball in the back of the net, you ain't going to score a goal. And you're not going to win a game. To quote Michael Owen. Or at least something that sounds Michael Owen-esque. We are 4 points away from Manchester City. Marcus even forced transfer bid of me. Javier Thomas Lamas. New. Marcus Force will stay. Thank you very much. Right. I think I will sim the Burnley game and play Swansea to try and ensure that we get through in the FA Cup. I say try and ensure that we get through. It's not like I was able to wipe West Ham aside, is it? Or hopefully the boys will be able to do their best here against a 4-4-2 Burnley with Luke de Jong up top for them now. Andreas Christensen still at the back. Januzaj and McNeil still on the wings. Win it, boys. Good lads. Brian Mbeumo with the goal. 1-0 victory. Manchester City also win, so the gap will stay at 4, and the gap to the top is now 9. And Everton have closed into 4th position, and we play them next. We're away again. It's Asmir Begovic in goal for Everton. Sergio Roberto, Chris Mepham, Ben Godfrey and Carlos Neva. Abdoulaye Doucouré and Alan Holding in the midfield. Alex Iwobi. Isco dropped deeper and Anthony Gordon on the left with Richarlison at striker. They were playing Isco at striker last season, but this year he's dropped into a more familiar central attacking midfield role. I've made just the one change to the full strength 11 on this occasion to cover for slightly tired legs. Solet is in at centre-back again. And unfortunately, Fraser Concert kept a clean sheet against Burnley, which was great, but his stamina isn't the best, and isn't that good at being retained or rebuilt in between games on short notice, unfortunately. So Solet gets another opportunity in the starting lineup, but he's kept a clean sheet so far today as well. So between the two of them, and between our whole defence, everybody's been doing really well so far. Just be nice if the forward players would chip in. Always used to be our downfall was our defensive play, but 2 clean sheets so far today. I'd love a third. And if we can score more than just 1 goal today, or just any goals on this particular occasion against West Ham, then that would be great. Right, Toney through that gap. Come on, Ivan. Back on his right. Bend it. Good block. Justice Silva trying to get away from the defender, which he can't do. I'm not clicking on all... I'm not clicking and not firing on all cylinders, both with the way that my brain and mouth are working, trying to do a commentary, and on the field of play as well. Apologies. Let's crack on. Let's get a win. Benrahma to Toney. And back to Jensen. Never got in when I was just about to try and squeeze that down the line to Mbeumo. Opposition teams today defending very well against me. It's particularly frustrating at the moment. Isco with the space up wide to find Anthony Gordon. He's lofted it in, and Doucouré is going to win that header. Thankfully, he's put it straight at David Raya. Rico Henry was never going to challenge there, and that is one of the weak spots we have with our wing-backs, as you guys have rightly pointed out in the comment section on numerous occasions, with tiny Tariq Lamptey on one side and not necessarily much bigger Rico Henry on the other. When it comes to the aerial battles, defensively, we're not that good. But when it comes to the aerial battles, offensively, nothing beats Ivan bloody Toney. His 16th goal of the league season, and we take the lead at Goodison Park. But it is something I'm aware of with regards to the height of my wing-backs and their lack of aerial prowess. I'm aware of it, but at the minute it hasn't really cost us on too many occasions, so I'm quite happy to leave it as it is. That's a wonderful header by Ivan Toney. We're in front. Gordon breaking down the left. I'm going to have to try and marshal this because they've got more bodies forward than I've got back, but Solet does really well. Tarek Lamptey should get away here. There's Mbermo. I'm not gonna go back up wide yet. Let's try and build through the middle if we can to Silva. Lack of movement in front of me, at least for a little while. Hello, Ivan. Hello, back of the net. Ivan Toney makes it 2. That'll be game. Sorry, Everton. We finally found our goal-scoring form, and defensively we're just as solid as ever. In today's episode, 2-0 we lead. That should be 3 points, extending our advantage. I love that, thank you. Tarek Lamptey. Fighting hard, Tarek Lamptey. Very hard. He may only be little. You might not have the aerial ability, but I tell you what, for physical strength, not bad there. Holding off Allen. Now side Benrahma could drop the shoulder on the defender and try and feed Josh De Silva. He's not quite been able to get the turn in. And Decore will look to bring it away for Everton. Alex Iwobi could make some moves down the right-hand side, but they've gone central the same way that we did, and actually that might open up for them. Here's Isco now. Support there from Allen. Richarlison needed to make the other run, and he didn't quite. Isco could go across. It's opened up for Allen instead, and we've been cut apart. Thankfully, we just scored that second goal. Otherwise, that could have been very awkward. Brentford 2, Everton 1 now, as their captain, Allen, tries to drag them through the mud and get them back in this game. There's not long left, though. 15 to go. 2-1. Damsgaard. Back to Rico Henry. Get this inside to Jensen, who was stood there just waiting for it. Not even calling for it. He was just stood like, the ball will come to me. I know it will. I trust my teammates. Jensen across to Josh De Silva. We trust him with it. Give it to Ivan Toney. Certainly trust him with it. And I tried a little bit of an ambitious ball there. It didn't pay off. Lamptey, well, Jensen was trying to dictate play there and telling Tarek where to play it. He's chosen a path of his own. And Ivan Toney, picking his own way through. A hat-trick for Ivan Toney. 1 for Everton, 3 for us now. And we will take all 3 of the points too. Thank you very much. Excellent turn. Top finish. Isco. Nice tackle by Ezri Konsa. And that should see us through. Erla Søndergaard has come off the bench for the final few moments. Look at the space on the far side for Rico Henry. What a run. Decent delivery too. Toney! Oh, would have been the perfect end. Not able to turn that home. Delicious cross from Rico Henry. Ben Godfrey's got to do better there aerially. But he couldn't deal with Ivan Toney. And so far, not many defenders have, to be completely honest. Everton as a whole haven't been able to deal with Ivan Toney at all. 3 for him, 3 for us. In goals and points. That'll do very nicely indeed. Taking another match ball. Home with him, Ivan Toney. And we will take the win. Move ourselves further clear of Everton at least. And hopefully solidify our position in the top 4. It's Swansea next. No, it's not. It's Villa next, actually, isn't it? In the league. Villa next in the league, which we'll sim and hopefully get a positive result from. But we're still 4 points off City and 9 points off Leicester, who keep fucking winning. I wish they wouldn't. Right, we should be okay there for a simmed game to get away with that. A 0-0 draw. Another clean sheet. 3 out of 4 clean sheets so far today. The point could have been better, but we're not going for the title this year. We're hoping to stay in simply the top 4, and that'll be enough to help us stay there. Next, though, we've got an FA Cup game against Swansea, which hopefully we can get a decent result in, and we'll give these guys a go again. Swansea then, Lewis Webb in goal for them. Still got Jamal Lowe up top. Jake Bidwell presumably at left back, so that would indicate a 5-back. They've got, of course, Joel Valencia on the bench, who we sold to. Yes, Bidwell is at left back. Matt Grimes in the midfield wearing the captain's armband. Morgan Whittaker up top alongside Jamal Lowe. I wonder if they bring Joel Valencia on. It took goddamn forever to get him to actually accept a bid from anyone. Finally he moved. Now, what's the betting? He comes off the bench against Swansea and haunts us again. I certainly hope not, but there is the potential for it. Let's see if we can get ourselves through to the next round of the FA Cup. We should be strong enough here to see off the threat of Swansea City. Being at home too, we hope for a good result. Let's go to Berg and across to Janelt. We've not offered much going forward so far, but neither have they. So I'm not too concerned at the moment. They keep leaving Erla Søndergaard in a bit of space, though, which they will pay the price for sooner rather than later. Berg, a bit of space. And here is Søndergaard again to Berg. Actually go all the way out to the left back. And Sko will deliver the ball. Really good cross the back post. And wow, Søndergaard tried his absolute best to turn that home at the back stick. Really acrobatic. That's going to be a painful landing on the side of the knee and hit. But it would have been worth it had it gone into the back of the net. It just didn't quite squeeze inside the post. Matt Grimes worried about space out wide here on this side for Bidwell forward from left back. Solet does well to get a head in on that. Still they come forward and Grimes is in the box again. Good save by Raya. We'll just get rid of it. Bring that down if you can, Elliot. Can you get to that first? Oh, he tried. He tried but couldn't quite stretch far enough. Matt Grimes, 2 buyers. Williams quickly to Whittaker. Support from Jamal Lowe if he needs it and others. Williams nicely out wide here to Roberts. And into the middle, away by Pontus Jansson. Swansea starting to step up the pace here. That's a lovely ball over. I thought Roberts was going to hit that first time. He didn't. Sko had the opportunity then to get the step in and poke it away for a corner. Matt Grimes will deliver from that far side. Not the best delivery though, and Lindgren will head clear. We're trying to ride this wave of Swansea pressure at the moment. We haven't folded yet. Cooper into Grimes. He's left-footed, as you saw, from taking the corner. He spun really well, but he's shot wide. Trying to do something for Swansea down this right-hand side. Again, the pressure continues at the end of this first half. Jamal Lowe, one way then the other, and he had options there, Byers. He's gone into the box, and Solet gets a good tackle on it. We'll be drawing level at 0-0 at the break. We haven't found a way through yet, but I think a goal is coming, but after the way Swansea ended the half, I'm not sure I could tell you from which team. We do have some options on the bench. De Silva's probably fit enough to still be involved should we need to bring him on. Obviously, Ivan Toney and Marcus Forss could still be involved as well. So we'll wait and see what happens between now and the end of the game. But for the time being, I'm relatively happy with how this game is going. Obviously, I want to avoid a replay because of the nature of the fixture list over the busy Christmas period. So if we can avoid a replay, that would be great. Otherwise, January is going to get even more busy. Especially if we end up still going through. It'd be 2 extra games in the month of Jan that I'd rather not have. Elliot Weaver into Lindgren. That's a smart turn from the youngster. And he's gotten away from Roberts here. And Weaver's there. And I'll try and play it on the floor to get it to Weaver. Yeah! I just can't quite force the issue at the moment against Swansea. I may need someone like Ivan Toney to come off the bench and actually just give me that extra little bit of quality to ensure we get the victory here. That's a nice ball into Jamal Lowe. He's got the options around him, but Solet says no dice. His clearance is really poor, and David Raya makes the save at the second effort. Matt Grimes with a corner again. His last one was pretty poor. Can he deliver on this occasion? No. Lindgren inside to Janelt and forward through to Elliot Weaver. Here's Berg. Options around me. Søndergaard is there. Weaver make me a decent run. He has made a decent run. Elliot Weaver with his first proper clear opportunity on goal. And he's pulled the shot past the post. I need better, Elliot. I need better, mate. It's good movement. Everything but the final product. The final product's the most important thing. You may have noticed, because I've only just noticed, you certainly will have noticed, that there was something in the top corner there, and there was something in the top corner, in the bottom corner over there. You've probably put 2 and 2 together. Shush. Not yet. Shush. Whoops. Into Whittaker. Oh, nice interception by Solet, but it's fallen free for Jamal Lowe. Step in. I don't want to dangle a leg and take him down. Roberts again here for Swansea. Tell you what, Solet is turning into be a very effective defender. Not technically spectacular, but when he puts his foot in, more often than not he comes away with the ball. Lindgren nicely inside to Elliot. Can he on this occasion find the back of the net? No. It's just too many white shirts back there. And they've been able to get a block on it. That's loose though. And forward. And Weaver on this occasion. Weaver! Oh, what a save! The keeper definitely got fingertips to that to knock it onto the post. What a stop. I need to see that again. That was an incredible save by the goalkeeper to stop Elliot Weaver from giving us the lead. Have a look at it from behind as the ball flies towards goal. It is definitely on its way in, and that is a top save. A really top save by the goalkeeper. And now I'm in trouble. I've stepped a little bit there just to ensure that he was offside in the middle. Jamal Lowe. But they found him again. And we've got a block on it, but still they have options. Grimes over the top to Morgan Whittaker. Nodded towards goal. If he pumps that with his leg and actually shoots properly, then maybe they take the lead there. I'm try and get this to Lindgren, who was looking to get in behind. Elliot Weaver is still looking to get in behind centrally. Nod that on in front of yourself, lad. Keep it away from the defence. Support's arriving. And found. And Cernagar. And Wissa! Someone score! Oh, God damn it, Johan! God, he can't shoot save his goddamn life, can he, Mr. Wissa? Wissa the misser. Just woeful. I think I'm pretty sure I want to sell him now. Right, I'm going to bring Ivan Toney on. I'm going to bring De Silva on. We'll move Weaver out wide, and hopefully that bit of extra quality through the middle. Actually, is that Weaver getting a massive downgrade there? Ah, be fine. Be fine. Come on, boys. Let's go bloody winner, shall we? It's dangerous. Really dangerous. Away by Solet. Ivan Toney's there. Oh, Ivan Toney can't bring it down and get it under control properly. Don't tell me I've made the change to bring Ivan Toney on, and then he's going to be the man that actually makes the mistake that leads to Swansea winning. Josh De Silva just getting away from the men that were around him first before we look for Weaver down the line. Weaver looking for Toney, finding him well. Josh De Silva's played in, and Berg is here. Please now. No, I can't score against Swansea. Keep it in, keep it in, keep it in, keep it in, keep it in. Oh, Sko. Janelt. Quickly inside. Berg. Josh De Silva. Berg again. There's no space for a shot though. Toney around the corner. Röslu into the middle. Yes! With no time left in the game, we win it! Keeper that far away from making a vital interception, but he didn't. And we get the win. Sorry, Swansea. That's literally the last kick of the game. That isn't you kicking off at the other end. The keeper will be devastated that he didn't get to that, but lovely ball. It's just the pace on the pass. If I'd have just played a normal pass, it probably wouldn't have reached him. But because I drove it in with the driven pass mechanic, it's reached Josh De Silva, and he's right place, right time. Oh, that's how you love to win a game. You hate being in that situation for the majority of the game, but that makes all of the pain and anguish for 91 of the 92 minutes worth it. Sorry, Swansea boss, but you didn't quite have the quality there in the end. We did. Josh De Silva off the bench, and he makes the difference. Grabbing the goal, we are through to the next round of the FA Cup, and tomorrow we are into the January transfer window. In fact, as I come back here, we may already be on the 1st, and we are. So, players coming back from loan. Sturm leaves on loan. Andreasen leaves on loan. Sko sold. Canos sold. Fredriksson on loan as well. So, I want more from you, Johan. I really do want more from you. I think I'm going to sell Johan Wissa, you know. So, we have options that we'd like to potentially go for. My scout report on Joachim Mehler's run out. Options that we might go for. We'll wait and see what happens throughout the course of the window. But I have £33 million available to me. Now, that is going to be enough to bring in Tsimikas. Anything else outside of that depends on other outgoings. I don't know. Depending on how much Tsimikas costs, I'm not sure if I sign him and then sell Wissa, whether I'll actually have enough money to actually sign anyone else that would be of any real note. I might be forced, due to lack of finances, to keep Wissa until the summer and hope that we can go further in Europe to ensure that we get a bigger transfer budget for next season. We haven't had a massive transfer budget at any point in this save yet. And I think next year might be the year. But for now, that will do us for today's episode as we head into that January transfer window. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Do drop the video a like if you've enjoyed, of course, and make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any more. You've probably put 2 and 2 together by now with my forgetfulness to take those watermarks off the screen. Keep your eyes peeled over the weekend. See you tomorrow.